My name's Jennifer Baing, and on this episode of Café Niugini, we continue our travel through Milne Bay Province. We visit the hillside gardens of Sipeni village on Normanby Island and taste the delicious mona dish. We also learn about some healthy foods from the forest. Come with me as we see the beautiful Milne Bay Province. We head up to the garden. The women collect tapioca, arrowroot and pit-pit. Wayaki explains to me the importance of yam food culture on Normanby Island. So can you please tell me why the yams are actually stored in a house that's specially built for them?
They put them in the house to keep it dry. Yeah. They get dry, and then also when they are dry, they will have their shoots come out.
Okay.
And it's ready now for planting.
Okay.
And another thing is they can't keep them in the garden because any pig that comes around, wild pig, just clear off everything. So it must be always kept in the house. And from the house also, they can go feasting. If they see that the house is full, now they are ready to go for feasting. Anybody going, they'll just follow. I'm coming, so they can load their basket of yam, and they say, okay, we'll go for party, or we'll go for feasting.
Okay. So Wayaki, are all the yams of the same value?
No. Yams have value differently. Only those less valued, they go for cooking. This one here, this is less valued. So this one here can be cooked anywhere, anything, any party or any feasting.
What's the name of this one?
This is momowa, and this is suwa. People regard it very highly. And if you have this plenty in your garden, then you are keen. You are wealthy in your custom. The big value goes up to the store, and then people will be looking at the yams, the highest value. So this is roba. And everyone must have this in their garden. And if you don't have it, you're just nobody. You're not recognized. If you have this in your garden, in your yam house, people moving around, they will just see the color of the roots, and they would say, I'm true man.
As the day heats up, we head into the forest to find out about what foods the locals use in their cooking.
Okay, this is a ginger type family, but it's used by our great parents, and we're still using it today. So this is the plant that they normally use for all their cooking. So when we cook food, get the food, wrap it, and then leave it. And the food can stay whole day, whole night without any smell, because microbes will not get onto the food. It's a repellent. It's so strong that no microbe will touch the food.
We collect wild yams, a local green tulip and its unripe fruit together. Wayaki explains that when food is scarce in the village, they take the children into the forest and keep them busy with activities. Here, the children are taught to harvest from the wild and pass the time until they have their next meal. We head back to the village for a big cook-up. Different varieties of yam are collected for cooking. Yam is an excellent source of starch, especially for growing children. I just love the vibrant colors of the yams. The sugarcane leaves are placed in the bottom of the pot, with wild ginger and tulip seeds are placed on top. The yams are washed and placed in the pot. Some fish is added along with bananas. The women place tied knots of tulip greens on top. This is done so the tulip can absorb the vegetable juice. Shredded taro leaves are added to complete the base of the dish. The food is creamed with coconut milk and the leaves are used as a lid to seal and steam all the food. The clay pot simmers on the heat of the fire. When the food is almost finished cooking, a little fresh coconut cream is added. When the cooking is completed, the food is placed in coconut frond baskets. These fragrantly sweet vegetables are bursting with coconut juices, and the food is put to the side ready for eating. In making sipeni sago slices, ladyfinger bananas and sago flour are needed. First the sago is pounded up and then the bananas. Waiyaki's wife smashes the ripe banana and mixes it with the sago. Once the mixture forms a sticky dough-like consistency, it is put to the side, ready for cooking. A banana leaf is seared on the fire to make it stronger and more flexible as a wrap holder for the slices. The sago and banana mixture are placed on the banana leaf and wrapped in a parcel. These little parcels are placed in boiling hot water and cooked on the fire. The parcels are boiled and once cooked are removed from the pot. The banana and sago have combined very well together in the leaf wraps. The sago is then unwrapped and mixed with fresh coconut cream. These sipeni sago slices are marinated in a hot coconut cream broth, ready to be served. Waiyaki prepares his own special dish using local ingredients. Waiyaki grates boiled sweet potato, adds onion and smashes garlic. A little water is added. Waiyaki mixes everything together to form round patties. These sweet potato patties are placed in a frying pan, and he mixes everything together and fries them with some oil. The patties are slowly fried until brown. The men peel the pumpkin and chop them into pieces. The chopped pumpkin is then cut into chunks and placed into the water. When the pumpkin has been cooked, the man mash it up with the water and put to boil. Pumpkin is very high in beta-carotene, which boosts the immune system and helps grow healthy teeth and bones. Once cooked, it is smashed. The sago is slowly added to the pumpkin. With onion, flaked fish, and fresh coconut cream. More onion is cut up and the soup slowly cooks on the fire's low heat. This thick, creamy soup gives off a tantalizing sweet fragrance. While the food cooks, Waiaki's mother-in-law demonstrates the art of basket weaving. First, coconut fronds are delicately seared on the fire. This is done to increase the flexibility of the frond as a strong and durable natural material. Once seared, the fronds glimmer with a glazy new shine and are bundled together. Next, Waiaki's mother-in-law cuts the coconut frond in half and strips down the stem. The fronds are now ready and the weaving process begins. Small strips of one frond are woven together to make a long string. Waiaki's mother-in-law has quickly woven together two halves of the coconut frond to create a crisscross pattern in the shape of a basket. Waiaki's mother-in-law weaves the final parts of the basket to complete the demonstration. The basket is now finished. As she starts on another coconut frond, the boys join in and basket weaving becomes an enjoyable family activity. These fronds have been cut nearby from a coconut tree and provide excellent bush materials for the family's everyday needs. With the nearest trade store a long way away, the people of Sipeni village have to be very resourceful. These locals still rely on land resources like the multi-purpose coconut basket for harvesting and cooking food. These coconut fronds are made into versatile baskets which can be used as a meat and vegetable carrier, organic plate, and food storage container. So as the sun sets on Sipeni Guest House, we're going to try all these delicious meals that have been cooked up with so much care. Now let's try this sweet banana and sago cooked with coconut cream. Now have a look at that. It already looks so delicious. It's soft yet firm at the same time. I can really taste that coconut cream mixed in there with the banana, the sweet banana and the sago. So here we have some of Waiaki's very own special sweet potato fritters, and purple ones at that. Let's have a try. It's just so crunchy. I can really taste the onion and the sweet potato. It's a very savory dish. You don't need any meat with it at all. It's just delicious. So here we have some of this beautiful clay pot cooking that was going on today. I'm going to have a taste of this purple yam and see what it's like. I can really taste that the ginger leaf that's been really infused into the flesh of this yam. It's just beautiful. Now I'm going to try some of this tulip that has been cooked up with coconut cream with a bit of fish. This is truly a delicious meal. I can taste that fish in there, but it's not too strong. I think it's also got quite a gingery taste to it as well. And that coconut cream cooked together with that tulip is just divine. So now we've got the pumpkin, fish and sago creamed with coconut cream. As you can see, it's quite sticky, but it doesn't feel sticky at all in your mouth. It's very smooth. I can taste the pumpkin in there, the slightly sweetish flavor of the sago and the coconut cream all mixed together. So now I'm going to try this beautiful purple soup that's come out of the yam cooked in the clay pot. Have a look at this. I can taste the flavors of the tulip green, slight flavor of the fish with the coconut cream, and it's just a well-rounded soup. Just delicious and so wholesome. Now today we're cooking up mona. Now mona is a special dish which is cooked all throughout Milne Bay Province. It's cooked on special occasions such as bride price or funeral ceremonies or any other special occasion. So let's go have a try cooking some up. Come on kids, let's go. I watched this long process of mona making. The Sipeni boys have come back from harvesting taro for our mona meal. Taro is an important staple food in Milne Bay and grows exceptionally well on the fertile slopey hills of Normanby Island. Taro is a root vegetable high in starch, which gives you increased energy when broken down in the body. The women cut the stalks off the taro and begin slicing the tubers into small pieces, ready for cooking. This is a traditional peeler called boagewa. Now it's been made from mother of the pearl, which is actually harvested from the reef, filed with a stone to make it sharp and ready to use for peeling. Now they use it to peel yams and taros with. So today we're using the boagewa to prepare taro. The taro is peeled and broken off into small pieces using the shell of the mother of pearl. The only metal that has touched the food during preparation is the knife used to peel the taro. The coconut milk is prepared and any large chunks are removed using these leaves. The taro is then added to the coconut. So mona cooking is about as far away from fast food as you can get. It takes about 2 hours of slowly stirring this mona over the fire. This is really slow food at its essence. The taro is stirred continuously to stop the taro from burning on the bottom of the clay pot and to break down the taro pieces into a smooth paste. The stirring of mona is shared between family members as it is a very long, time-consuming and laborious process. While we wait for the mona, Wayaki's brother-in-law prepares a special refreshment. Young coconut is scraped into the bowl. Scraped pineapple is also added. The pineapple and coconut are mixed together. So Fred, what's this dish you have prepared here?
This is called kalakutu.
And can you tell me, when do you usually prepare and eat this dish?
Okay, we use this when it comes like Christmas times, because at times pineapple, the season of the pineapple is on Christmas. My people here in Duau or Sewa Bay, they do kalakutu because of like we go out digging in the bush, digging and planting. So while the people who in the village started to make kalakutu for the people who working in the garden. So when they come out, then they'll have this.
So the young boys and young girls, they really want to enjoy on kalakutu.
So let's have a taste of this kalakutu. The juice is so sweet and tangy, and I can taste just a slight tinge there of the coconut. This is just so deliciously sweet, and I can see why people would like to eat this when they come back from a hard day's work in the garden. Thank you, Fred.
Thank you, Jennifer.
True. So here we have this wonderful mona dishes here. We've got the tapioca and banana, and we've got the pure taro mona. Let's have a taste and see what it's like. First the tapioca and taro. Have a look at that. It's still quite hot from the fire. I can taste the banana running through that, and it's so coconutty. I can really taste how much of that coconut has seeped in deeply into all of those flavors. Now let's try the taro. Okay. The taro is a lot creamier, and it's got a much stronger flavor to it as well. But you can still really taste that coconut. The coconut is a very strong flavor in these two dishes. They're just beautiful. Thank you.
After eating the sumptuous and filling mona dish, we are shown a snake cooking demonstration. By the stream, the men remove the scales of a wild python snake, which has been caught in the forest this morning. In many parts of Papua New Guinea, moran or python snake is highly regarded as an important food delicacy because of its rich source of protein and high meat content. The snake fillets are then placed in a food basket. The men take the snake fillets up to the cooking area. Before going into the pot, the snake pieces are filled with tulip leaves. The snake pieces are placed in the clay pot with taro and yam. Finally, coconut milk is squeezed all over the ingredients, and the dish will be slowly cooked over the fire. After a full day's cooking, everybody shares the snake delicacy. The Nemani family have worked so hard to show us the diverse cooking styles and culinary arts of the Dua people of Milne Bay Island.
I've had such a wonderful time here in the Milne Bay Province, trying all the different sago dishes, the mona and sipeni, and walking around the beautiful and colourful, bright Alotau markets. If you have a food story you'd like to share with us, go to our Café Niugini website. Until next time, goodbye and God bless.
Okay.